Hello everyone and welcome. Instinct versus intelligence. Well, let's include intellect and intuition along with these words so our discussion can be more complete. So, instinct, intellect, intuition, and intelligence. How are they all related? Intelligence or consciousness or awareness can be divided into three aspects. The lowest and the first is instinct. The second, the middle one, is intellect. And the third, the highest one, is intuition. Intelligence is the inborn capacity to see, to perceive, inborn capacity to live life, inborn capacity to act spontaneously from your being. Intelligence or awareness is of being. Turiya is the substratum or background of waking, dream, and deep sleep states and pervades them all. Intelligence is to instinct, intellect, and intuition in the same way as Turiya is to waking, dream, and deep sleep states. Instinct is an involuntary prompting to action. It is an automatic action by the body and functions through your unconscious mind, rudimentary or being consciousness. Instinct is the world of animals. It is simply biological. You are a robot in the hands of nature. A child is intelligent, but the intelligence is not intellectual. The intelligence is purely instinctive. The intelligence that a child shows is natural. He has not learned it. It is part of the wisdom of his body. It is inherited. It is cellular. Because a child lives in the present and unconsciously, his life cannot have a discipline, an order. It is chaotic. It is anarchic. The child has a mind but has no identity. He has no responsibility. Instinct functions through your gross or physical body. The second rung, intellect, gives you something higher than biology, chemistry, the animal nature. Intellect gives you reason, argument, logic, and comes from your conscious mind, thinking mind, or knowing consciousness. But conscious mind is only 1/10 of the unconscious mind, and the most intellectual person in the world uses only 15% of his conscious mind. However, mind is not your intelligence as we normally assume. It may sound strange, but this is truth. And that the mind is not your intelligence. Mind can be intellectual, which is a very poor substitute for intelligence. Intellectuality is mechanical. You can become a great scholar, a great professor, a great philosopher, just playing with words which are all borrowed, arranging and rearranging thoughts, none of which are your own. The intellect has nothing of its own, all is borrowed. And that's the difference between intelligence and intellect. This does not mean that you cannot use intellect or you have to discard intellect. You only have to transcend it. Intellect functions through your subtle body or mind body. Intuition functions in a quantum leap and comes from your heart or soul. It is the action of your soul, working mind or enlightened mind. It has no methodological procedure. Intuition simply sees things which you cannot intellectually infer. It simply knows. It is super consciousness. Intuition is of your heart and soul. It is a gut feeling. Intuition functions through causal body or universal mind. Intuition may give you answers for ultimate questions, not verbally but existentially. Intuition transcends reason but does not usually contradict it. However, you need to question intuition also. It may not be right all the time. If it is against dharma, you should not listen to intuitive feelings. You need not ask what is reality. Instinct won't hear. It is deaf. Intellect will hear, but it can only philosophize. It is blind. It cannot see. It has legs only. Intuition is a seer. It has eyes. It sees the reality in its own way. There is no question of thinking about it. Remember, intelligence or awareness or consciousness is not intuition. Intelligence, awareness is a knower of intuition. Intelligence or awareness is a response to a new situation, a response not from your past memories but from your present awareness. It is a spontaneous action or responsibility of your being. The more you are in the past or are in the future, the less intelligent you are. Intelligence is intrinsic to life. It is a natural quality of life. Just as fire is hot and air is invisible and water flows downwards, so is life intelligent. Intelligence is not an achievement. We are born intelligent. Trees are intelligent in their own way. They have enough intelligence for their own life. Birds are intelligent. So are animals. Have you ever seen an animal you can call idiotic? Knowledge resides in your mind while consciousness resides in your soul. Mind holds data. Soul holds consciousness. Perspective of endless lifetimes and understands everything. If your perspective is created by your mind and your soul, working co-jointly, it will create wisdom, vijnana. Wisdom is knowledge in the context of the whole. Wisdom is knowledge applied. Knowledge without object is wisdom. It is the knowledge of the subtle. Wisdom is knowing real as real and not real as not real. When your mind is without any dust of knowledge, when it is just a pure mirror, it reflects that which is. Knowledge can be taught. Wisdom can only be caught. It is like an infection. It is contagious. You have to move with the wise, and only then will something start moving inside you. Intelligence comes from your being. Mind is only a vehicle, an instrument. Right now, whatever you have in your mind has come from outside. Intelligence comes from inside. Instinct and intuition are both independent of the individual you. Instinct always leads you to the other. Intuition leads you only to yourself. With the unconscious, you are animal. With the conscious, you are no longer an animal. With the superconscious, you are a man fully flowered. Thank you.